So everybody is able to see my desktop?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody have any doubts in the last class? Anybody have any doubts in the last class? Did anybody get a chance to Did everybody get a chance to practice the last class? Everybody get a chance to practice the last class? Yes or no, please?
Yeah. Chesan.
Okay, super. So now I want to write a query. Okay, let's see. So let's start a few more functions because we are going to have a lot of practices during this weekend. I will be giving around 200 questions. I want everybody to finish the answers in this weekend. Okay. So now in the last class we have seen functions of numerical functions and character function. Today we are going to see date functions. Okay, let's start a few. What is the difference between translate and replace? What is the difference between translate and replace? Pranita garu.
Translate is replace character by character.
Okay.
Replace is string by string.
Replace is the whole string. Okay. So the character by character replacement and this one. Okay. So what is the use of a dual table? What is the use of a dual table?
Dual is that one row and row.
What is the dual table? What is a dual table? Then why we have to use the dual table?
Dual is a dummy table.
Okay.
One row and one column.
What is the use? I'm asking. It's not an imaginary table. Who said it is imaginary table? It's a fixed table, right? Not imaginary. Pranita, it's not imaginary table. It's a fixed table, right? So what is a dual? So dual table is a table with one row and one column. No, it's not for instead of getting the so many rows. Why we have to use? I can't use the dual table. Select upper of ename from dual. I can't use this one. Dual is a dummy table with one row and one column. That's it. I can't use this one. Shravani garu, what is the use of dual table? What is the use and why we have to use a dual table?
Constant values to use.
Yes.
Function
Whenever you are executing a function on a constant value, whenever we are executing a function on a constant value, then we have to use a dual table because executing a function on a constant with a dual table. Okay, so dual table is a dummy table with one row and one column. It's a basically dual table will be used to executing a function on a constant value or to find some expression. Okay, let's see, either a function or to find some expression. 2 plus 3 from dual. Whenever I'm executing a 2 plus 3 from dual, so it will display the value of 5. If I execute the same statement from a EMP table, can everybody put it on, please? When I execute the 2 plus 3 from dual, it displays the value. Sorry. It's from EMP. It executes 14 times.
14 rows.
Execute 14 times because we have a 14 rows in employee table. I don't want to execute the same expression 14 times, and I don't want to display the same function constant value 14 times. It can be a 14 or it can be a 14 millions. That depends upon the number of rows we have in the table. Okay, so now we are going to use some functions on the date function. Basically, date function operates on date values. So this function operates on date values. What is the meaning of a date value? Like a hire date, when the company hire date, when he joined in a company, okay, and date of birth and date of leaving a company. Okay, these are some kinds of the date of admission. So we need to operate some date values. Okay, for example, let's see, select start from employee. I'm executing a select start from employee. Okay, see here, this is the hire date. What is the meaning of hire date? Hire date is the company on which he joined, the date on which a employee joined in a company, hire date. But I want to find his experience. So how do you find the experience of an employee? What is an employee experience? What is the Smith's experience? So how many years of experience do you have?
Last day minus hire date.
Last day minus hire date. But here we don't have the last day, right? Still he is working. So then, yes, current date, right?
Current date.
Current date from hire date. So how do you display a current date? Okay, so in Oracle, a current date can be displayed using a special function. Or a pseudo column. Called system date, sysdate. So the current date can be displayed using a special function or pseudo column. Why? See, here it is a new word. What is the meaning of a pseudo? Pseudo means it can be act as a column and it's not a real column. Pseudo column means it's not a real column, but we can use it as a column in every function, every table. Because, okay, see here. Select system date from dual. See, I'm getting the current date, 19th May 2015. Okay, the system date. The system date is some people used to call it as a special function. Some people use it to call it as a pseudo column. Pseudo column means it's not a real column, but we can use it as a column on any table. You can use it as a column in any table. Select system date, comma, department number from EMP. System date, comma, department number from EMP. You see, I got the system date displays 14 times because it is not exactly a function, because it is not accepting any parameter and it is not returning. It displays the current date. Some people will use it to call it as a function, or some people use it to call it as a pseudo column. But actual terminology is a pseudo column. It's not a real column, but we can use it as a column in any table. Okay, the system date displays the current date. Okay, so in Oracle, internally, dates stores in form of integer numbers. Internally, integer numbers, in the form of numbers, numerical values. It stores internally, Oracle stores the date values. The 19 May 2015 stores in Oracle, inside the database, it stores as a dates, numbers. Okay, so we can store it as a numbers. We can do the arithmetic operations on numbers, right? We can do the arithmetic operations on numbers, right? 2 plus 3. What is the value of 2 plus 3? 5. 2 minus 3. We can do minus 1. Okay, because these 2 and 3 are numbers. Okay, dates also, the date information. The date information is also stored in form of numbers. So that we can do arithmetic operations. Operations on dates. So arithmetic operations, only plus and minus, not divided by and not minus. Arithmetic operations on dates, that's it. Plus and minus. Plus and minus operations can be done on the numbers. Okay, for example, let's see here, system date. What is the meaning of a system date? So what is the current date of a system? So 19th May 2015. So I'm adding 3. So that is equal to 19, 20, 21. Plus 3 from dual. I'm adding a 3 days. I'm adding a 3 days, 22. Okay. Similarly, system date minus 3. So I'm subtracting minus 3 days. That's right. So it can be arithmetic operations can be done on the dates, either plus operations or minus operations only. Why? Because internally dates stores in form of numbers. Everybody is clear? Date columns can store time also. Let's keep this point. How to extract time from date, I'll explain in after 10 minutes. Okay. Pranita garu, just wait couple of more minutes, okay? Adding 3 days. Okay. The simple. So if she want to add specific number of months, we can show you in couple of minutes. Date columns can store time also. The time means hour, minutes and seconds also. Okay, see here. So how to extract the date? So if anybody asks you date, can I store time information in date? Yes, we can store a time in date also. Okay, how to extract time information from date, we will see in after 15 minutes during the conversion functions. Okay, so now we can do the arithmetic operations on the dates. Let's see how to find a difference between, experience of an employee. E-name, comma, employee number, comma, hire date, comma, so experience. What is the meaning of experience? System date minus hire date. So what is the meaning of system date minus hire date? It will give you the total number of days between the 2 dates. I'm subtracting 2 dates. See, 12,571 rows days is the difference of experience. The dates between. So system date minus hire date. That is the 12,571. That is the number of days he has an experience. If I divide by 30, it gives the total number of experience in the months. Total number of experience in the months. So 419 months. Okay. So the experience of an employee. So the experience of an employee, how can you find an experience of an employee? So the system date minus hire date. Hire date is the when he joined in a company. Okay, so we can do the arithmetic operations, but we cannot do these operations. System date plus hire date. This is not legal. What is the meaning of a system date plus hire date? Let's try. Let's see what it will give. See, date plus date not allowed. So date minus date is allowed. Date plus date is not allowed. The date plus days is allowed. Okay, this is not allowed. Only the date minus date is allowed because it gives the number of days. Okay, if I add 3 days or minus 1 date or something, it will give you adding 3 days or subtracting minus 3 days and everything. Okay, so everybody is clear so far? Yes or no, please? So now we have a sum functions, so which operates on the dates. Those are add underscore months. Okay, months between last day and next day. So these are the date functions. The date functions. Following are the list of date functions. Few examples of date functions. Add months. This is for adding specific number of months to a current date. Specific number of months to given date. For example, let's see here. Okay, add underscore months, system date, comma 3. Okay, so now this is the May, adding 3 months, June, July, August. Okay, so the current date is adding 3 months to current date. Pranita Garu, I think your doubt is clear. So adding specific number of months. So adding months. Okay, so now add underscore months, the system date, comma minus 1. What is the meaning of minus 1? So adding minus 1 month to current date. That means it goes back to April. It goes back to April. Add months. If you want to add an year, you can include 12. But there is no function for adding year. Okay, add months is only for adding specific number of months to a given date. Okay, so add underscore months, hire date. Hire date is my employee table. That means here, this one. What is this one? Adding 3 months to hire date of an employee. Hire date of an employee. So adding specific number of months to employee. Okay, similarly. So months between, it returns number of months between 2 dates. This is for getting number of months between 2 dates. Number of months between 2 dates. For example, let's see, months underscore between. So the system date, comma hire date. It returns number of months between system date and hire date. Hire date. Okay, what happens if I give you months between hire date, comma system date? So what is the output? What is the difference between these two? So the months between returns the number of months between the current date and hire date. If I use the months between hire date, comma system date, it returns the number of months between hire date and system date. So which one is a higher here? The system date higher or hire date is a higher?
Hire date. System date.
This one, it gives in the negative number. Returns in negative number. Select ename, comma employee number, comma months between system date comma hire date comma months between hire date comma system date from EMP. So just I want to show you the difference between the two use of the function. See here the 413, and here we got the information in the negative number. Negative number in the sense is, so it returns the number in the negative because the first date is higher than the second date. So whenever I want to write this one. Okay. So now I'm going to ask you one question. Okay. So now Kiran, okay, write a select statement for finding a list of employees who have experience more than 30 years. More than 30 years. Find a list of employees who have an experience more than 30 years. How do you write a query? How do you write a query to find a list of employees who have a experience more than?
You will write like the regular statement, select name, employee number, months between, system date, comma.
I don't want the months between. I want a list of employees. The star. Select star from employees. Okay, with an experience more than 30 years.
Select the star from employee where months between, system date, comma, minus 30.
Between system date, comma, hire date. So can you put it again, please? Yeah, months between system date, comma, hire date.
So what will happen if you put system date, comma, minus 30?
System date, comma, minus 30. Like this.
No, sir. In the right, in the second statement, the where.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. If you put system, if you put sys date, comma, minus 30, will it give any result?
System date, comma, hire date minus 30.
In place of hire date, can we place minus 30?
No, months between two dates, so it should be a date. We cannot use 30, right?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Second parameter is always a date also because we calculated the months between two dates.
Okay, so then we'll put high date and keep it as greater than 30.
Not greater than
by 12.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 360 years.
either 360 or by 30 greater than. Sorry. Spelling mistake. See, two dates. Months between system date and hire date is greater than 360 or by 12
By 12.
greater than 30 years. Okay, everybody is clear? So I'm using a months between function in a where condition. Okay, so now the last day. Okay, the last day is for getting, is for giving. Okay, the last day of a given date. Last day of a given date month. For example, let's see. Select last underscore day of system date from here. Last day of system date. Okay, so then what is the system date? The system date will give you the current date. What is the last day in the month of? May 31st. The last day of the month. Everybody is clear? The last day. Anybody have any doubts? The last day of a month. Okay. Everybody is clear? Any date. For example, select employee number, comma, e-name, comma, hire date, comma, the last day of hire date. From here. The last day of month. Sorry.
From EMP.
From EMP. Employee number, comma, e-name, comma, hire date, comma, the last day of hire date. Okay. Last day of hire date. Everybody is clear? So the last day is for giving a last day of a given month. So whenever you want to find the last day of any employee, we need to use the last day of hire date. And next day. Okay, I will explain the next day with an example. Select system date, comma, the next day of system date. Okay, today is Tuesday. I want to find the next Friday. Date of next Friday from today. Say today is Tuesday and next Friday date is 22nd. The next day, the date of the next Friday of system date. If I give Tuesday, what is the next Tuesday's date? 26th. So the next day will give you the date of next day specified in the corresponding date. So the next Tuesday or next Sunday or next Friday or something. Okay, from this date, the next day of next Tuesday or next Thursday or next Friday of the system date. Everybody is clear? So if you want to add a month, so we can do the arithmetic operations on the month. So the only arithmetic operations it supports is the addition and subtraction. Okay, we cannot do multiplication and division. Date plus date is not allowed. Date minus date is allowed. Next Tuesday 26. Who said it is 27th? Hello? Yeah, go ahead. వినిపించట్లేదు మీ వాయిస్ నాకు. Yeah, please go ahead. Can you write it on the chat text? I'm not able to hear you. Is it Venkat, right? Please write it in the text window. The next day of Tuesday. It should display the Wednesday, right? No. See, the Tuesday, what is the meaning of next day? See, this is the system date. Starting from the today, what is the next date of specified date? The next date of Tuesday. Starting from today, the next date of Tuesday, not tomorrow. If you want tomorrow, +1, right? The next Tuesday's date, starting from today, the next Tuesday's date. Clear? It's not tomorrow. Okay, the next Tuesday's date of from today. Okay, So now the dates. The date stores internally in Oracle in a numerical format so that we can do arithmetic operations. The only arithmetic operations we can do is addition and subtraction. Okay, addition means adding number of days. Any date column plus date. If you want to subtract minus date, we can do the minus. And date minus date is possible. Date minus date will give you the number of days in difference between the two dates. Date plus date is not allowed. And we have 4 functions. Add months, months between, last day and next day. We have more also, but I will send you in a spreadsheet. Okay, add months, it adds specific number of months to a date. It can be a positive value or it can be a negative value. Months between, to find number of months between two dates. And the last day of a given date. So if I give the system date, the last day of a give, that is the 31st of May, the last day. So the next day will give you the next Tuesday's date. So that means if today is the Tuesday, so what is the date of next Tuesday? What is the date of next Wednesday, next Thursday, next Friday, next Monday, and everything. Everybody is clear? Everybody is clear before going to the another classification? Anybody have any doubts, please? Please let me know. Please let me know. Any? Okay. So the next one is a conversion functions. Okay, so conversion function. What is the meaning of a conversion functions? Conversion means converting one data type to one form of data type to another form of data type. Converting one data type to another data type. Converting one data type to another. Sorry. Converting one data type to another data type. For example, okay, let's see. Now, this is my employee table. Okay, this is my employee table. So, job is varchar. Varchar means character data. So that means I can insert only characters. Okay, so now, this is my clerk. So here I have a Smith. There is no job for Smith. I'm changing back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I am inserting numbers into a character. I'm inserting numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a number into character field. Is it allows or not? Yes. It allows. That means, let's see, select start from EMP. Select start from EMP. Yes, it allows. Okay. Right? See here, 1, 2, 3. The job is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that means, so Oracle allows to insert a number into character. Are we doing any, see here, number inserted into character data. Okay, so that means, so Oracle allows to store numbers into a character. Okay, we are converting. So before storing, we are converting number to character. Okay, and hire date is equal to, I'm changing hire date of an employee to 18th Jan 1981. I'm changing hire date. Okay, so I'm specifying this information in a single quote. So what is the meaning of a single quote? If we specify anything in a single quote, Oracle considers it as a character. Okay, so here, if we specify anything in single quotes. Okay, so Oracle considers it as character. Considers it as a character. But I'm giving a character to date. Character to date. Yes, it is allowed. And date to character. See here it is doing a date. Okay, 18th January 1981 is a date column, but in form of character, but it is allowing into store into date. So sometimes we may have to convert one data type to another data type. Okay, everybody is clear? So Oracle supports two types of conversions. What are the two types? Oracle supports two types of conversions. So one is implicit conversion, explicit conversion. Explicit conversion and implicit conversion. Implicit conversion says Oracle automatically converts. Automatically converts one data type to another data type. So the explicit conversion is explicitly. So we have to convert. So one we have to convert using functions. Okay, implicit conversion is possible. Okay, implicit conversion is possible for number to string. Number to character is possible. Without any code, this is possible. Number to character is possible. Same date to character is possible. Date to character. Okay, so date to character is possible. And similarly, and character to date also, because here it is a C. This is the character, and we are assigning to date. Yes, it is a possible. So the implicit conversion, number to character and character to number is possible without any coding. See here, simply I changed it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Here I have not used any function to convert number to character, but it allows. That means before storing the data, Oracle implicitly converts number to character to store that information. Okay, so we don't have to do much on this implicit conversion, because implicit conversion is automatically converts. Okay, so if the implicit conversion fails, then Oracle gives an error. Let's see, implicit conversion fail. Let's see here in the ename column, I'm trying to insert in the number column, let's see the commission. Okay, I'm replacing the commission with ABC. See, commission is a number column, I'm giving ABC. See, invalid number error. We cannot insert a character into number field. Character to number is not possible. Character to number is not possible implicitly. Okay, we cannot convert a number to conversion. So the number to character is not possible, and number to character is possible and character to number is not possible. If this conversion fails, so then Oracle gives an error. Oracle gives an error. If this conversion fails, so then Oracle gives an error. Explicit conversion. Okay. So the explicit conversion is explicitly we have to use a converting functions. We have to convert using a functions. What are those functions? To char, okay, to number, to date, to lob, or to club. This we will see in the later classes. To club and to lob. These are the basically four basic functions, two conversions. So this to char is for converting either number or date. Number or date can be converted to character. Converting either date or number to character. So that means is for converting to explicitly converting a date to number, and the to number is for converting character to number. The to date is for converting a character to date, is for converting to character to date, and the to club or to lab is for converting character to large object. Large object, that means if you want to convert the large object, means there is a one limitation in the character, but we don't have that limitation in the club. We will see in the next class what is club, what is lab, and everything. Okay, so the to char is for converting to number or date to character, and the to number is to convert a character to number. Let's see. Okay, so examples. The to char of 12. What is the meaning of to char of 12? Converting, this is not that much useful, converting number 12 to character type. Okay, to char of 12. To char of 12 is converting. See, basically 12 is a number, but I am converting the data type of number to 12. Simple. That's a to char. See, you don't need to convert number to character type. You don't need to convert because it's internally it can convert. Okay, everybody is a clear. Everybody is a clear. So the to char function.
క్యారెక్టర్ అంటే ఇప్పుడు 12 అని రావాలండి. క్యారెక్టర్ అంటే నెంబర్ టు క్యారెక్టర్ రావాలి కదా.
అవునమ్మా, నెంబర్ టు క్యారెక్టర్ అంటే 12 గా మారదు. I'm not spelling it. I'm changing the data type.
Okay. Only
the data type, the internal format is going to change. It's not 12. It's not spelling out. Okay.
Oh.
So the data type is going to change. Okay.
Okay.
Next thing is very important thing is date. To char of, say the dates also explicitly is the date to character. This is very important. Date and the format. So this is for converting date to required format, specified format. Or some people use to call it as a to char is to extract that required format from date. Is also used for extracting data from date column in required specified format. Either we can use the conversion function or we can use to extract the data. What format here we have specified here from this date. Okay, this is called as the date format mask. Let's see what are the different formats we have. Select system date, comma, to char of date. Simple to char of date. Let's see from dual what it will give. So the missing expression because the second parameter needs to be specified. Okay, to char of, so just I'm giving y. Okay, I'm giving to char of date comma y. So from the date I'm converting to only 4 y's. What is this? Any spelling mistake? Sorry. The date is not 1. So here we need to specify the system date. So I'm extracting 2015. I'm extracting 2015 from the date. Okay. Now another example. YY. So I'm extracting YYs. YY. Select system date comma 2 care of system date comma MON. So I'm getting only MON from comma 2 care of system date comma MM 2 care of the system date comma MMYYY. I'm combining the two formats from dual. Let's see, these are all the different the formatting masks. So I'm combining 05 comma MM comma date. So select system date comma 2 care of system date comma small case May, MON May in the small letter. Okay, so now if I specify a day, I am specifying a day. It gives a today's Tuesday. Okay, so it gives the today's Tuesday. Everybody is clear? Everybody is clear? Yes or no, please? Yes or no? So YY, MON or MM or DD, or you can see the quarter also. Q. What is the Q? Which quarter of this date belongs to? The second quarter, because it is a May. It's a second quarter. Okay. If I use the D, D is a Tuesday. So Monday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, third day in the week. Okay. And M. Date format not recognized. So we don't have a M. But how do you know what are the possible formats? We have around 50 formats it supported. We have around 50 formats. Let's see. So now I'm getting the time. Okay. HH MI seconds. Now I'm getting the system date. So what is the current time? See, 8:50:42. 8 hours, 50 minutes, 42 seconds. Okay, I want to display only in 24-hour clock. I told you, right? So the date can store time also. Okay, so now I'm displaying the time from a date. I'm extracting the current time from a date. So how can I extract a current time from a date? Using a 2char function. The 2char, the system date, comma, the format, HH24, MI and the seconds. Select a 2051. You can use HH, MI, SS or HH24. Like that. We have so many, around 50 formatting masks. Masks we have, but how do you know what are the useful masks in each one? Okay, so I will be sending you one spreadsheet. In the spreadsheet, so one tab contains all the formatting mask and with the explanation. Okay, with the formatting mask and with the explanation. Please go through it. If you have any issues, and let me know. Okay, so now let's see. Write a query. Anybody have any issues? Anybody have any issues, please? To-char function is a single row function or multi-row function? To-char function is a single row function or it is a multi-row function?
Single row.
Single row.
Okay, so now write a query, write a select statement for finding list of employees, okay, who are joined in year 1980. I want to find list of employees who joined in the year 1980. Bhavani,
Yeah, select state.
I am asking join in the year 1980. Why you need this date here? Okay, let's write. So how do you know whether the employee joined is in which year? How do you know the year of an employee joining? Which date, which column of an employee table will give you the information about the joining year of an employee? Hire date. So how do you write a query to find an employee who joined in the year 1980?
Extract year from the hire date.
Yes. So how do you write a complete query? That's for Bhavani.
To-char hire date, comma, where?
To-char.
Hire date, comma, 1980.
1980, no.
Huh?
Here you need to extract the year, right? See, how can you say it's 1980? 1980 is not a formatting mask, right?
It's bit
Why?
Yeah.
4 Ys.
Why?
4 Ys is equal to 1980.
Is equal to 1980.
semicolon.
From employee.
One employee. Only one employee who joined in the year 1980. Okay, so now I want to find list of total number of employees who joined in the month of April. List of employees, Anila, who joined in the month of
Select star from EMP. Where to_char. Hire date, comma. MON equals to APR.
It's
Why
MM.
it's not working? Because we have an employees who joined in the April, right? See this one, April, and why it's not working? Why it is not working?
It's not MON, it's MM.
But I want April APR, right? So if I give the MM, what is the output of an MM? If I give the MM, it displays in the number 5. But I want to find in the month of April. I specified the month April. So what is giving in the month MON? MON will give you in lowercase. But I want to convert to uppercase. Upper of. We need to combine the functions. 2. Okay. So you need to validate the data. That's fine. Everybody is clear? Good. The only thing is This is called as the nesting of functions, a function inside a function. Okay, so this is called as a function inside a function. Sometimes we may have to write a multiple functions in a single function. Okay, so in these two functions, the toChar is one function, upper is the one function. Which is going to execute the first? toChar is going to execute the first, or upper is going to execute the first?
Okay. Okay.
toChar is going to execute the first, inner function is going to execute, and then upper function is going to execute. Okay, so similarly, we can use all these formatting masks. All these formatting masks while writing your queries. I will be sending the list to everyone. Please practice it, and if you have any issues, then let me know in the.
Sir, could you explain once again why we have to use upper?
Why we have to use the upper? Yeah.
I can't wait to put it in offer. Thanks for finding this place soon. You're the best real estate agent ever. Well, you might find out what you were looking for, and you seem to really know
I will explain it. Can you put it on mute?
I did kind of wow.
Okay. So now, let's see. toChar of MON. What is the meaning of MON? So whenever I'm executing this one, select toChar of MON from employee. So it is giving in this one. See here APR. It's giving in this format. But we are comparing with the APR. Data is a case sensitive. APR is not equal to capital APR. That's why we are converting the small APR to uppercase. Okay, getting clear? Okay. So now, so far we have seen this is not a complete list of functions, and this is the basic idea of how to use the functions. We have so many functions to practice. Okay. So now, please practice the functions. Now, okay, what are the two basic categories of functions? What are the two basic categories of functions?
Single row function and multi-row function.
Yes. Single row function and multi-row function. Multi-row function. And Harita, what is the difference between single row function and multi-row function?
Single row is it operates on every row in select statement. Multi-row is on it operates on every row, all the rows at a time.
Then what is the difference? Single row is also works on every row, and multi-row is also works on every row, right? You said? So then what is
No,
the difference?
multi-row is all the rows at a time.
Okay, it means it's a group of rows.
Single row is every row.
Yes. So the single row function operates on every row of select statement. Row of select. And here the multi-row function operates on group of rows. Group of rows at a time, and returns a single value. For each group. Okay, so now multi-row function. This multi-row function is also called as a group function. Multi-row functions also called as group functions or aggregate functions. Some people use it to call as a aggregate. So the multi-row functions also called as a group functions or aggregate functions. So what are these group functions and what are these aggregate functions? Max, minimum, sum, AVG, okay, and count. Count is also one group function. This one. Basically, these are the functions. Okay, group functions. Okay. And one thing is group functions. These are all the group functions. Group functions cannot be used in where control. We cannot use group functions in the where. There is no way of using a group functions. Okay, like this I cannot write. Select star from employee where sum of salary greater than 2500. So this is completely wrong. Absolutely wrong, because we cannot use the group function. Group function is not allowed here. We cannot use it. Okay, so what is the use of group functions? The group function operates on group of rows. Let's see. All these group functions accept numerical values. Let's see. Select max of salary from employee. Select max of salary from employee table. It calculates the maximum salary from employee table. Maximum salary. Okay. So now it calculates minimum salary. Minimum salary of an employee table. Okay. So now it calculates average salary of an employee. ABG salary. Average salary from employee table. Average salary. Okay. And select sum of salary from employee table. From employee table. Sum of salary from employee table. It calculates the sum of salary from employee table. And select count of star. Count of star from employee table. Okay, 14. Count of star from employee. Everybody is clear? So this how it will work. So this max function or minimum function or average function or sum function or group function. So these functions considers entire EMP table as a one group and it calculates the maximum salary and from all the salary values of the employee table. And so it considers entire employee table as single group. It considers entire employee table as a single group. Maximum salary. Everybody is clear? So the maximum salary, it returns the maximum salary, minimum salary, average salary, sum salary, count. Everybody is clear? So if I try to use a max of job from employee, which is not possible. Salesman, max of job. What is the meaning of max of job? So it calculates the in alphabetic order. Okay. ABG of job, invalid number. Okay. So ABG of job or sum of job which won't work against a number column. Sorry, varchar columns. Invalid number because sum and average accept numbers. Okay. So minimum 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. It calculates based on the alphabetic order ASCII values of the job column. Okay, everybody. So it considers this entire employee table as a single group and it calculates the maximum or minimum or average or sum or count or minimum salary. Everybody is clear? Okay. Select count of star from employee. What is the output of this one? Count of star from employee?
14.
It's count the number of rows in employee table, right? Okay. So now 14 is my output. So now select count of, please observe carefully, employee number from employee. So what is the output of this one? Count of employee number from employee. 14. Pranija garu, why it is 12? Select count of commission from employee. What is this output? How many?
14.
How many?
14.
14. Who is that? 4 only. Why? Okay, so
Value.
Null.
null. Okay, whenever you use a count function against a column, it calculates only the not null values only, because a commission not null. How many columns are there? Commission 3 and 1 only. That's why be careful while using a count function on the column, because it calculates number of not null values in the employee number column, because employee number has a value in each and every row. Okay, that's why the employee, it will give you the number of not null values. Okay, everybody, be careful. Count against a column gives number of not null values. Be careful, this is very important while writing a query. So far, these are all the group functions. What is the meaning of a group function? Group function, it considers the entire group of rows. It works on
Number of not null values.
yes, number of not null values. Count of commission, right? Sorry. Yeah, it's my typo. Number of not null values. Okay, so now this group function. So this entire employee table is considered as a group, and it calculates maximum or minimum or sum or something, whatever you are using. Okay, so now I want to divide the data. Okay, so now I'm going into the group by class. Group by, what is the use of group by class in select? Group by in select. Okay, so the group by class is for dividing the results of a select into different groups. The group by is for dividing results of a select into different groups. Groups based on specified column, specific columns. We need to divide the number of rows. For example, see here, select star from employee. Select star from employee. So this entire employee rows, I want to divide this 14 rows into groups based on department number column. Okay, so now select department number from EMP, group by department number. So I am dividing the entire employee rows into different groups based on department number. How many groups I have? 3 groups. So in each group, total count. Now I'm modifying this one. Okay, this query, this is for dividing EMP table rows into different groups based on department number. Okay, so now I want to calculate count in each group. So this is for dividing. So now I want to calculate the count. Let's just use the count of star. Count of star or sum of salary or max of salary . See here. So now I'm dividing the employee rows into different groups based on department number, and in each group I want to find count, I want to find sum of salary, I want to find max of salary in each group. See, this is so the 30 has an employees count 6, and sum of salary is 9400 and max of salary is 2850. Okay, everybody, this is for dividing the data into different groups. And one thing is, okay, the restrictions, columns specified in select list should be in group by class. So whatever columns we are selecting here, let's see how many columns we are selecting here. One column. So one column is fine. If I add job also, this is wrong. This is wrong because the columns in the select list and the columns in the group by are not matching. So this is a restriction in the group by. So what is the group by? The columns. So we have to divide the employee data into different groups. Based on what? Based on columns specified in your select list. Compulsory we have to use. This is wrong. Because the columns specified in the select list and the columns specified in the group by are not matching. Okay, so we need to write all columns in the select list in the group by. Job. So it considers, it divides now employee table in the group. What is the group? Job and department combination. The job and department combination. So that it should be unique. The combination is unique. See here. Okay, manager and 20, only one employee. And sum of salary is 29, same salary. And president and 10, only one employee. And salesman and 30, 4 employees. In the combination of salesman and 30 department number, I have a 4 employees. 5600 and 1600. And analyst and 20 combination, 2 employees. So 6000 and 3000. Everybody is clear? Okay, so now you need to use the group by. So the group by is for dividing the results select statement into different groups. After dividing the results, so if you want to use any group function against that each group, we need to use that group function. And one restriction in using the group by is columns specified in the select list should be in the group by. Everybody is clear? Okay, so now I want to write a query. This is Harita. Okay, so write a select for finding list of employees joined, number of employees joined in the month of, in each month. Finding number of employees joined in each month. So how many employees joined in April? How many employees joined in May? And how many employees joined in December? Harita. Number of employees joined in each month.
Select 2_char, hire date, comma, MON, capital letter. And count of star. From MB.
That's it.
Group by 2_char, hire date month.
Yes. So the December 3 and April. Okay, everybody. Simple one. Okay, so this is the way we can use the group by. So the group by. Whenever you have a group function, okay. Now let's see. So this is wrong. If you have a group function in select, compulsory we have to use a group by. Okay. if you have a column in your select list, see, select count of star from employee is fine. This is wrong. This is wrong. Okay, now this is right. Select count of star from employee is right. Okay, give the 14. But this statement is wrong because we are using a column and a group function without a group by, which is not possible. Using a group function along with the column is not possible without group by. Compulsory group by is required. Everybody is clear? Everybody is clear? Yes or no, please? Yes or no, please? Following or not? Abhidam, Kiran, everybody just put a message in your chat box, yes or no. Okay. Select took care of hire date, comma, month and everything. So now what is the having? Okay. So now having clause. Having is to apply filters after group by. If you want to apply any filters, any filter condition after group of results, so that is the having clause. In having clause, we can use group functions. We can use group function. Having to apply a filters after group by. In having a class, we can use the group by. Let's see. Select department number, comma, count of star from employee, group by department number. Department number, comma, count of star from employee, group by department number. Okay, so now, sorry, group by. See, this is the 36, 25 and 10. So now I want to find the count greater than 5. Count greater than 5. So the count is a group function. I cannot use the where. Count is a count greater than 5. So the count is a group function. I cannot use it. So now I want to use after group by. I need to check the count. That's why the having count of star greater than 5. We can have the multiple conditions here. That's it. Okay, count. If you want to use any conditions, the filter conditions after group by having conditions. Here we can use any the SQL operators. Operators and group functions. This is simple. Group by is simple. Group by and having. This is very important and it is a group by. Group by and having. Group by is for dividing the results into different groups. Okay. So the group functions. In each group we can use a group function. Having is to apply a filters. Okay, everybody? Yes or no, please? Yes or no, please? Okay, so now let's see one more interesting topic and last topic in today's one. Okay, job, comma, group by department number, comma, job. Let's see. I want to show you something. Job. Okay, so now the small example and a new one. Okay, select the job, department number and count of star from employee, group by job, comma, department number. So it will give you the number of employees and each job and department number combination. Yes. Okay, job and department number combination. Okay, so now this one. So now I'm extending the group results by adding one more class. Okay, let's see. Roll up. What is the roll up? I'm adding a group by. I'm extending the results of a group by using a roll up. What is this roll up? Let's see. Observe the difference. Okay, let's see. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the clerk. 20 is the clerk. I don't want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see the execute the same query again. Okay. So now clerk 10 combination 1 employee. Clerk 20 combination 1 employee. Clerk 30 combination 1 employee. Okay. So now total clerk 1 plus 1 plus 1 3. So I'm extending the group results. See, if I execute this query, I'm getting count only like this. Clerk 21 and clerk 21 and clerk 31. So these are the clerk combination. But here I'm not getting the total clerks, total analyst, and the total managers. Okay, so now, but if I extend with the roll up, see, this query is giving a count only the combination of job and department number. So now I'm extending with the roll up. So if I use this roll up, okay, so total clerk 3. Okay, here clerk RRK only, sorry. See, total clerk 4, analyst 22, total analyst 2, and manager 10, 1, manager 21, and manager 31, total manager is 3, and salesman 4, and president 10, 1. So the total is 14. Everybody is clear? See, I'm extending. The roll up will give you the more analysis, the multi-dimensional analysis. So group by results can be extended with the more roll up. Okay, everybody is clear with this one? Yes or no, please? The only thing you need to add is roll up. Roll up will give you more further. So it will give you the combination or count combination of this one and only combination of job. But it is not giving the combination of department number. It gives you only the first one, the leading one, leading column. Everybody is clear? Abhiram, Kiran, Shravani, Shalini. Anybody have any doubts or you want me to explain one more time? Okay, so now let's add one more stuff, one more. So now I'm using the cube. Let's see. So now the roll up gives up to job department combination and job combination and total. Okay, see all clerks information and total clerk information and all analyst and department number combination. Similarly, total combination. It is not included the department number by aggregates. So now I use it.
Anna, my screen is not visible.
Your screen is not visible or my screen is not visible to you?
Your screen.
Everybody is able to see my screen?
Yes.
Shalini, I think something happened to your machine. Everybody is able to see my screen.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's see. Okay, now see the difference. Clerk 10, 1. Clerk 22. Clerk 31. Okay, total clerk 4. Analyst 22. Total analyst. So manager, total manager 3. And salesman 30. And total 10, 3. See 10, 1, 10, 1 and 10, 1 and one more. Yeah, total 10, 3. 25. 22, 22 and 21 and 36. See, the cube is one more detail level. It gives the combination of job and department number and total aggregates up to job and total aggregates up to department number and total count also. So which one is the better? That depends upon your requirement. Either you can use only group by, or you can use the group by with the roll up, or you can use with the group by with the cube. Okay, everybody is clear? Everybody is clear? Okay, so today I'm stopping the functions. We have the special functions called as analytical functions. Analytical functions are window functions. Okay, so those are rank, dense rank, row number, lead, lag. Okay, those functions we'll discuss at the end of the SQL class because it needs more practice. The rank function, dense rank function, and row number, lead, and lag. Those are the complex functions we will see in the next classes. Not tomorrow or day tomorrow after finishing the SQL class, because those are very important. It needs a lot of practice to understand, lot of practice to listen also. Okay, that's why I'm separating these functions in the last classes. Okay, I want everybody to practice. I think if you have any issues, and please let me know. Tomorrow we are going to start data types and the constraints. Okay, so far we have seen only the select statement with a single table, and starting from tomorrow we are going to see a select statement with the multiple tables. So one table or two tables or three tables or four tables, or it can be 5 tables. How to join the tables, what are the joins and everything we will see in the next classes. Okay, tomorrow and day after tomorrow we are going to discuss the joins, data types and everything. Okay, everybody, anybody have any issues? And one thing I'm telling to everybody is nobody is sending a notes. I want everybody to send a notes also, but nobody is sending. Okay, so please practice, and tomorrow we have a class at 8 o'clock. Okay, see you, good night. If you have any issues, let me know, and after end of this class I will send some notes to everybody. Please see that notes and please try to practice. Okay, everybody is clear? Yes, I'll try to schedule a class at 7:30. Is everybody is okay to have a class at 7:30? 7:30, Abhidham, 7:30 is not possible for the couple of students. Tuesday and Thursday is not possible for Bhavani. All the rest of the...
The problem is... Hello?
Yeah, I can understand your problem. Okay, so let's see. Let me decide. Okay, tomorrow we will decide it. Okay, Abhidham? Abhidham, tomorrow we will decide the class. Okay? Okay. See you tomorrow at 8 o'clock, and tomorrow we will decide. Okay, everybody, please practice it. Please send me your notes. Bye. Good night to everyone. If you have any issues, you can call me at any time. Bye.